Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about my curriculum map. I am going to be doing a lot of videos that have to do with curriculum and planning and all of that stuff, so I thought that I would start off the series or this set of videos with my curriculum map. So the curriculum map is literally the first thing that you're going to create to be able to further plan your months, your weeks, your days, etc. So if you guys don't have a curriculum map or if you don't have it sorted out, I see some on Google that you can just Google and pull from there. I'm just showing you guys my version. This is what works for me and this is what I feel real comfortable with. So I'm going to be showing you guys my curriculum map, and then in my next video I can show you guys how I plan for every month and how I pull activities, etc. for everything that I got going on. So I have this map, and this is what I did for this year. Next year, I'm going to be keeping the curriculum the same. So the letters, the numbers, the colors, and the shapes are going to stay where they are as far as the month. The only thing that I'm going to be changing are the themes. I don't have an A-B year, so that is what I want. I want to have 2 years of 2 sets of different activities, because I do like to teach my 3 and my 4-year-olds these activities. So I would like for them to have 1 year when they're 3-year-old to be a specific set of a theme. And then for the following year, when they're still in my program, I would like for them to do different activities with different themes, so they're not repeating the same thing every single year, if that makes sense. So again, this is just what I have. I'm going to be showing you guys how I make it. This video is going to be very long, I think. I mean, I talk pretty fast, but I do have a lot of different checklists that I want to show you. This is what my son got from Vpk, and I really wanted to go over this because I feel like it's really important to show you guys what goes into how I plan this. Like, there's a lot to it, and I wanted to show you guys in today's video. I also have a lot of examples of different things that I wanted to talk to you guys about as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started, but just know that this video is going to be super long. So I'm gonna set this to the side really quickly because I really wanted to talk to you guys about this checklist. So I don't know if you guys can make it out. My son's name and his date of birth is under this piece of tape, so I just taped it off, but it does say Vpk Developmental Checklist. So I wanted to show it to you guys because this is a checklist. I believe they go over the first 9 weeks, second, third, and fourth 9 weeks of the school year with each child. And I wanted to show you guys that if you look at the first 9 weeks when they tested him, he already knew everything. There's check marks on all of his identifying the sounds of the alphabet, all of the recognizing letters. In the first 9 weeks, he knew them. The social and emotional skills, language and communication, language arts, physical health. And then if you turn it to the back, we have color recognition. He knew all of his colors, all of his positional words, his patterns, seriation, recognizing shapes. We have recognizing numbers, counting objects. He was counting to 39 in the first 9 weeks. So when he was 4 years old, he was counting to 39. He was counting to 100 with me. I don't know if he was nervous or if he was having like a tough day when they did this test, but I know he was counting to 100, to be completely honest. So I don't know what's going on here, but if you look, everything has a check mark. These slashes are there, but that is because they don't teach the kids ordinal positions. The first 9 weeks, they start that skill on the third 9 weeks. So these check marks are from the teacher. Those are already preoccupied on these areas. So the slashes that you guys see are because they don't teach those until the third 9 weeks, if that makes any sense. But I just wanted to show you guys that with the curriculum that I have in place with for the kids, he was able to go into pre-K knowing his things and feeling super confident. What I like about this as well in teaching all of the kids these skills is because some kids have late birthdays. So you'll have a 4-year-old starting VPK on time, and then you'll have children that have later birthdays. They have to do VPK when they're 5 years old. So it kind of sucks, but if they know their stuff, I know that in the state of Florida, you can test your child and they can just automatically go to kindergarten instead of having to do pre-K. So they'll be on track if you teach your kids the right things when they're in your home daycare. So we're gonna get back to the curriculum. So when it comes to how I place my letters, I do it a specific way. So again, this curriculum is for 3 and 4 year olds. Now my 1s and 2s, usually like 2.5 year olds, I start them tracing. And when I start them tracing, I teach them with this sheet first. So these are the things that I want them to learn how to trace before they start doing letters. For example, the letter A, you're gonna have a slanted line like that, then you're gonna have a slant the other way, and then you're gonna have a slant that way right here to make the letter A. So when they learn how to make their lines, they're ready to form letters. So I personally noticed that kids do stick letters a lot easier. So lines that are straight, or letters that have straight sticks and side sticks like that, versus the slants. I feel like the slanted letters are hard, and then the curvy letters, like the letter S and the letter B, you see these curves right here, they're a little bit more difficult for kids to do. So whenever I'm making my curriculum, if you look, I start off with stick letters. So I do categorize my letters, and this is how I categorize them. So for example, the letter A is slanted because you have slanted in there. The letter E is a stick letter because if you look at it, when you're drawing the letter E, you're just going down, which is a straight line, and then you're gonna make 1, 2, 3. So the reason why it's a stick letter is because you're only using sticks. You're not using slants, and you're not using anything curvy. So I categorized my letters, and whenever I'm making my curriculum, to make it easy for the 3-year-olds that are coming from tracing this, I start off with stick letters. So I again categorized all of my letters. This is what I do before I plan out my year. I write all of the months of the year, all of the colors that I want to teach my kids, all of the shapes that I want to teach my kids, the numbers 1 through 10, and then I categorize my letters. And then little by little, I start going, okay, in January, I pick 2 stick letters and I put them here. February, stick. And then once I run out of stick letters, I move into my slanted letters. And then I move into my curvy letters. You get what I'm saying? So I fit all of this in January to December. And then the numbers, I just keep it like January, February, March, April, May, June, because I'm not really focusing on them tracing the numbers. I more want them to recognize it. But once they learn how to trace all of the letters of the alphabet, it's going to be really easy for them to go ahead and learn how to do their numbers. So I don't really worry about them learning how to trace them as far as categorizing these with sticks and curvy and slanted. I just wanted to point that out. And then I do have my shapes right here. So again, I put all of this on a sheet of paper, and then I go ahead and I categorize everything into a month. So again, if you look at my curriculum map, my letter L and E, stick letters. Then we have stick letters, slanted letters, slanted letters, slanted letters, slanted letters. And then when we go to the end of the year, now we're into the curvy letters. So B and C are curvy, S and D are curvy, G and I, P and O, Q, R and U. So what I like about this is you have January to December, you have all of the letters of the alphabet, all of the numbers, all of the shapes, all of the colors. So if you have a child that is with you from January to December, and you're successfully having a good circle time and you're teaching them every single month what they should know, by the end of the year, they should know all of their stuff. So if you have a 3-year-old that catches it really quickly, by the time they're 4, they know all of their stuff. And then when you have your next year, they'll still be doing activities with all of the academic things that you're going to be doing, because again, you're going to be repeating all of this, but you're gonna have new themes, so it keeps them intrigued and it keeps them entertained. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, because that is how I set up my curriculum map. I want it to be able to flow easily. And then again, you have the kid for 2 years, 3 years old and 4-year-old. The child is going to be learning everything that they should be learning as far as it comes to curriculum and academics. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So that is how I make my curriculum map. These themes I just came up with by myself. Transportation, on this month we made flashcards that had to do with school buses, cars, trucks, trains, and we used flashcards and we did coloring sheets that had to do with that. We did tracing sheets that had to do with the letters and the numbers. So I'm going to be making my curriculum map for the following year pretty soon. My themes are going to be different. All of this is going to stay the same. So once I figure out my themes, I'm going to let you guys know what it is so that you guys can follow along if you guys want to do activities and basically follow along with what I'm doing in my videos or with my program. You guys can do that as well. So that basically completes today's video. I hope that it makes sense. This is the curriculum map. Go ahead and start making your curriculum map now for the following year. And then you can start planning your weeks, planning your days. And that is what I do on this sheet. And then I go ahead and I start filling in my boxes. And this is what I'm going to be showing you guys in my next video. So I hope that this video on the curriculum map was helpful in some way, shape, or form. I feel like I was all over the place and I feel like I talked really fast, but I really do hope that this helps you guys. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below, because you guys know I will answer you guys. And that basically completes today's video on my curriculum map. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video.